quick video to review pacing and Herons formula that some people may have missed. What we did was we went outside to the football field, and we tried to measure how long our paces are. So we started at one end, so we started at the middle of the field, and walked to the end of the field, which was 50 meters away, and just counted how many steps we took. Wrote it here for the first trial, and here we did it again just to make sure we averaged that out, and ended up with a mean number of paces. So from here we can use this pace length formula to find out how far each of our paces are. So in 50 meters, I took 53 paces. So each of my paces is 0.94 meters. If you want to go outside and find a football field, you can do it at school if you want. Find 50 meters to walk it, see how long your pace is. The whole reason we use pace length is so that if we're told to walk a kilometer in a certain direction, we can count our paces and remember how far we've walked, or we can use it to estimate area. So after we calculated our pace length, we went and found this little triangle that's between C block and the library, and decided that it looked pretty ugly. We want to replace it with turf. So I walked around it just naturally to find how many paces it was on each side. Ended up being 7 paces each side. And drew this diagram of what that triangle looks like, trying to find the area of it. There's no point trying to calculate the area of something that's just in paces, so we need to convert all of these paces things to meters. The way we'll do that is if I know that I've taken 7 paces and my pace length is 0.94 meters, the actual distance will be 7 lots of my pace length. 7 lots of my pace length to get my 6.65 meters. I can do that to all the sides. Some people had different sides, so some people had different number of paces, but the number of paces and the pace length combined led to pretty much the same distance for the 3 sides. From here, trying to find the area of the triangle. You probably remember area of the triangle, base times height divided by 2. But remember this h, or in a half base height, these two h's really mean the perpendicular height, which means the height at right angles of the triangle. When we look at the triangle that we've created here, and if you saw it in reality, we don't know the height of this triangle. So we can't use our normal area of a triangle formula. Instead, we need to use this Herons formula, which is an alternate way to find the area of the triangle if we don't know the perpendicular height. So I'll rub out all this mess. We can only use this formula when we know the perpendicular height. So since we don't know it, we'll need to use this Herons formula. So this is the formula for the area, where A, B, and C are the 3 sides of this triangle. You might think, what's this S doing all over here then? S is the semi-perimeter, which we'll need to calculate first, which is adding all the sides together and dividing by 2. So we'll have a go at that. So I've drawn my triangle. I just copied it from above. Since I don't know the perpendicular height, I'm using Herons formula. I'll write something like that, some introduction, to show that I'm justifying my procedures, that I know what's going on. First, I need to find what the semi-perimeter S is. So I'll just add all the sides together and divide by 2. So 6.5 plus 6.5 plus 6.5, all divided by 2. will give me 9.975 as my S. Okay, from here I can find the area. Okay, writing down Heron's formula for area and then substituting in this S value, going into there, 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 and there. Okay, and my A, B, and C, I can name them anyway. Doesn't matter which one's A, B, or C. Okay, we'll go into the other part of the formula. Okay, substitute them all in, type it into your calculator. Just to show you how to type this in case you got some issues. Okay, it'll be 9.975. These are all drawn by multipliers, so you can either put the multiply sign in. I think it'll even work without it. It all needs to go under the square root sign. Okay, hopefully I get that same answer, 92.14, yeah. Okay, need to typically round to 2 decimal places, so that 8 there is going to mean that the 4 changes to a 5, like it does down here. Okay, so from here, have a go at those questions. If you want extra questions to have a go at, maybe to review at the end of term, there's some extra ones on the OneNote page as well.